Hey guys, I have a little spin-off video for you here. This is going to be a world recap, as I'd like to call it. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video yet, so yeah, I've caught up with myself, and I found obviously myself playing the Southport save as well. So obviously I'm currently in a bit of limbo, I suppose, of playing the two saves. So what I thought I'd do is just as like a little side video, make a sort of world recap and sort of, like say, okay, where are certain players now? What are they doing? Who's what? Where's what? And all this type of thing. Obviously, I'm in December, obviously, so we're about a month and a half away from a update yet. So that is how it looks. You've got a little teaser, and look at that, West Bromwich Albion at the top. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? West Brom at top. Yeah, I don't get it either. Anyway, that's not the important thing. The important thing is if we just go over. Basically, what we'll do is we do what I do in most videos, and then is firstly go over who's manager of which. So the West Brom manager is Derek McInnes, and he's been there for ages, and he's done a great job. He got him to the top of the table there. So yeah, bear in mind we're on the 20th of December 2025. So make of that what you will. Manchester City manager is now, or still actually, is Roberto Mancini. That is an incredible feat, quite honestly. Obviously, the Brighton manager is myself. The Chelsea manager is now Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If I just go over the previous managers here, records, no, it's not in records, it's landmarks, that's the one. Previous manager, we've got Roberto Di Matteo, lasted all the way until 2022, and then Roberto Donadoni came in. He was sacked after 2 years. Didier Deschamps did not last long at all. He lasted half a season. He was sacked just before Christmas last year, and now Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been in the job for about a year, but has met with relatively little success. So that's Chelsea. It's weird that Solskjaer would go there. Man United obviously is still Pep Guardiola. He's doing a great job. He's been my bloody scourge. Hate him immensely. Slaven Bilic is the Liverpool manager. He's done a very good job. He came in. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, we had Brendan Rodgers was sacked not even before December. That was unbelievable. And we had this guy who's obviously retired. I can't click on him. Whatever the fuck he's called, and then we got Bielsa. He was there for not even just over about half a season really. He didn't do very well at all. Harry Redknapp came in, steadied the ship, and Slaven Bilic has been now here for 9 years. He has not actually won anything, but he's become. He has won the League Cup, and he's came runner-up the year later, and FA Cup and Capital One Cup. So there you go. That's Slaven Bilic. Interestingly, the vice captain is Mark O'Brien, who's 33, and he's actually a real player. It's just weird to see a real player for once. Arsenal manager is still Dan Petrescu. He came in after, who was sacked? It was Unai Emery, that's right, Unai Emery. Arsene Wenger lasted until 2015, winning the FA Cup, obviously, so the drought did end. Frank de Boer came in for 4 years, did a decent job, then got sacked. He won the FA Cup and won the Europa League. Emery, though, didn't really do anything. He was a pretty bad manager. Nottingham Forest, the manager is, believe it or not, Brendan Rodgers, and he's actually done a decent job. He steadied them and got them as a pretty much established Premier League team. Dougie Freedman and Sean O'Driscoll, they've been pretty much back in the Championship now for nearly 10 years, Forest, and they're pretty much steady, as I say. Dougie Freedman did get them relegated over the other season. They were steady until then, and now, ever since 2023, they have been established again. But, it's very easy for them to just fall away, as you do. The Southampton manager is Regen. First one we've seen here, I think, is Naylor. I'm just going to call him Naylor since it's easier. It's a very odd name. Alari Naylor. Previous managers include Van Basten. Nigel Atkins didn't get sacked in 2013 or 12. When did he get sacked? 2013, wasn't it? Van Basten obviously came in. Deschamps did 6 years. He did okay, and he went to Chelsea and actually got sacked. So that was pretty poor right on his half. And then Frank de Boer came in, and he was sacked. Cardiff manager is Neil Alexander, the goalkeeper. I think he's a goalkeeper. Malky Mackay was sacked. Probably one of the first managers to be sacked on the game. That's unbelievable. Billy Davis came in for 2 years and stole Solback and did a really good job. Steve Gillespie came in, and he is now, believe it or not, the manager of England. I don't get it either. And Alexander's now been here for nearly 5 years. Yeah, Tottenham manager, not doing very well, is Paolo Di Canio, believe it or not. I really like that one as well. We've had quite a few. There's a lot, actually. AVB got sacked after a few years. Vincenzo Montella came in, who I believe was also the England manager at one point. Pellegrini come in, Stal Sol back in, and then of course the one that made me burst out laughing every time I saw his name, Leonard Slutsky. Sorry. Leonardo Jardim, Gareth Southgate even took a pop at management. He's now a free agent. And Paolo Di Canio is now come in. The West Ham manager is Alan Shearer. And the captain is Harry Kane, who of course I let go. So that may have been a bad mistake on my part. Quite a few managers again here. We've had Paolo Di Canio. Sam Allardyce got sacked a month before Christmas. Kevin Keegan came in and steadied the ship. Did he do anything? Someone? No. Have they been back pretty much? I think they have. Paolo Di Canio got relegated unfortunately, so they sacked him. And then Roy Keane came in, stayed for about a year and a half. Brendan Rodgers came in, stayed for about a year, just under a year actually, and sacked him. Neil Alexander left. He did get them promoted back though, and then Alan Pardew came in and did a decent job, and now we have Alan Shearer. Why he would go to West Ham, I don't know. Millwall, they have been a very steady Premier League team now for quite some time. Kenny Jackett was there for 4 years. He did get them promoted and then relegated, unfortunately. Gianfranco Zola was sacked. Steve Gillespie, though, did a decent job. Martin Jol then pretty much got them back and have stayed here, from what I believe. Steve Gillespie then came back after I think... Yeah, no, I can't remember where he was. Let's have a look. And for some reason he came back. I really don't know why. Let's see. He went to Cardiff and got sacked. That's right, yeah, of course. He went to Cardiff, didn't he? Then Eddie Howe came for a bit, sacked, and now we're at Frank de Boer. So, yeah, a bit more detailed than I usually do on the other videos, as you can see. Elliot Chamberlain is the manager. He's only a 33-year-old manager. And he was born in Bermuda. But he's Welsh. This is getting weirder and weirder, isn't it? Who's he playing for currently then, in real life? Where are we now? Exeter, I guess. He currently plays for Exeter. This is getting really weird. Okay. We'll gloss over that one. Actually, I'll show them their history in a second. We have Michael Woods, who is also the manager. Wow, he's 35. Sports Liverpool, obviously. From York. Where's he currently play? Crewe. Again, another sort of non-league play. Started off at Leeds and, well, Chelsea bought him. But clearly, obviously, wasn't good enough. I would assume so, anyway. In fact, we'll show Villa's managerial history. We had Paul Lambert, who, strangely enough, didn't get sacked straight away. Martin O'Neill then came back, did a decent job. Then Bielsa, in a very, very strange signing, came in for a bit. Neil Lennon. Owen Coyle did a pretty decent job. And Michael Woods has only recently just come in. I don't know why Owen Coyle got sacked, to be honest. He did a good job. I forgot to go over Newcastle's history thing, so we'll do that. Pardew obviously got sacked in November. Kerbishley came in, did a decent job. Pearce, Petrescu, De Boer, Hassel, Rossler, and Chamberlain. So that's a lot of managers. Then again, we are talking about Newcastle here. Blackburn. They've been very much so a yo-yo team. But Gus Poyet, Alan Shearer was there for 9 years. Look, I got into the Europa League. He did get them promoted, relegated. I'd say a bit of a yo-yo team, but Gus Poyet has come in and got them promoted and have stayed in the Premier League since. Wigan Athletic, Mark Hughes is the manager. Had quite a few here. Roberto Martinez got sacked in 2016. Paul Jewell came back once again. He always seems to come back on FM. Mark Hughes had his first... Wow, really? He was sacked within 6 months. It's awful. Paolo Di Canio left, and obviously left for, I would assume, Tottenham. Oh no, 2021, isn't it? Brad McDermott, he was sacked, and now we have Mark Hughes once again, so I don't get that one either. Peterborough, so we're into the relegation zone threat now. Darren Ferguson is still there. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, Peterborough have not changed the manager. He's still there, Darren Ferguson, in 2025. So, much like his father, he is extremely, he has the longevity at the club. Quite a lot of Swansea managers. Michael Laudrup sacked. Chances of that happening. Owen Coyle did a good job, steadied the ship. Malky Mackay, Eddie Howe, Naylor, Davis, and now we're at Chris Powell, who I do recognise from somewhere. He currently plays. That's right. He is actually a manager. Fair enough. I was like, who did he play for? Of course, it was Charlton. And finally, Ipswich. Roy Keane is. I don't think he's still there. That's right. Yeah, he's come back. No, it's not come back. Was he at Ipswich? I can't remember. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Okay, Paul Jewell, I think it's because he's been here for quite a while. No, he hasn't. He's only been here for a year. To be fair, he did quite decent for them, didn't he? Like that. But yeah, they have had. I mean, you can sort of see, a lot of similar managers just rotating, basically. A lot of managers moving around different places. I think it's because I checked. He was one of the first people who I saw as like the new managers, and I've suddenly associated them with Ipswich. I'm sure he's managing Ipswich. No, I must be crazy. Anyway, so now I should also go over some of the teams and stuff, like our best 11 and that. So who is our overall best 11? Who is in it? A lot of players are still, playing for us now. Craig Dawson, obviously, he's a Blackburn. In fact, I probably shouldn't spoil some of these. Let's go over some of the ones who aren't here. Marco Marin has retired, as you can see. He's not clickable. Andrew Crofts is just a free agent manager. Alexander Butner is also a manager. So is Wayne Rooney, and so is Kyle Norton. The rest are, Thomas Kuchak as well, is a director of football just somewhere. Oh, is it Polish? Is in Poland? Yeah, yes, just had to make sure that I got a bit confused. And yeah, that is currently my currently the best 11 as it stands. Now, we also have the world sort of page here. Should show you it very quickly. Well, not very quickly, but I'll show you anyway. This is how the world looks. How major clubs, and obviously the only major difference really is Brighton are in there. Obviously, Santos are in there. That is down to a certain Neymar, who is now 33. He has not moved to Europe whatsoever. He stayed in Brazil all his life. So, hey, we missed out on Neymar. West Brom, bizarrely, are in there. But apart from that, I mean, that's not too bizarre when you consider the fact that they are top of the Premier League. But if we look at the top players, obviously we can only look at this lot since there's no big list. No Brighton player, but we've got a few. Not sure if there's any real ones left, as I'm not too sure on the names. A lot of regens at this point. So if you've ever seen any of these names, then we're in deep trouble. Should go over awards as well, sort of like, who won the Golden Ball. Let's go over then. Obviously, as you do, Lionel Messi pretty much winning every single one. And Cristiano Ronaldo winning 2014. Messi actually coming in third there. And the first winner to break that monopoly, really, the sort of Ronaldo monopoly in 2020 was Eden Hazard. And then we have the first regen winner was Paulo, the Manchester United player, who's very good. Hazard winning it again, and Paulo has gone on to win. Since there's Barry Wallace, who is friggin' ridiculous. So we've got the former winners there, like Shevchenko, Ronaldinho, Cannavaro, Kaká, etc. Let's see. Let's go over the World Player of the Year. It was a little bit different all over the place, really. You got Angel Di Maria winning in 2012. I'm not sure if he did win. Did he? I can't remember. I don't think that. I can't actually. Do you know what? I have really no idea. Lionel Messi winning in 2013. David Villa 2014. Ronaldo 2015. I think he won all of them, didn't he? Really. Messi in 2016. Ronaldo and then Hazard 3 times in a row. So still no. So then Powell obviously winning to be the first regen. Hazard, and then we have Barry Wallace for Liverpool there in top place in 2024. Obviously, there is more coming later on. In terms of managers, so I'm at the top now, world class. Naturally, you win all these things. You get as far as you do. There's only a few world class. There's Pep Guardiola, Mancini, Garde, Leon, Mourinho still there, and Pereira at Bayern Munich. So also should go over the nations. Well, this is currently how the world rankings look. We've got France at the top, followed by Brazil, Spain, Italy, and then here we go, the very first surprise for Senegal. Very interesting. I'm not really sure on their players. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're not even on there because obviously it's FMC. So there's going to be a shortage of these players. Ghana are in 6th, Germany, Russia, then Tunisia, Ivory Coast, that's not that bad, and then England, all the way in 11th, that's more, I think that represents England a bit better. Then Holland, down in 13th, they always seem to just sort of fall away, Holland, I don't know why, I couldn't, I tried to take over them in FM12, and, they were dreadful in about 2016-17, and they were really rubbish. Croatia, Portugal, Uruguay, Nigeria, Belgium, Denmark, Argentina, and Greece make up the top 20. Let's see if anyone has massively fallen away. Turkey into 39th. It's not a massive, result there. Sweden in 31st. Australia have moved up quite a well. No, they usually move up a bit. We've got them at 50th at the moment. That's perhaps a little bit low. Romania were quite high at one point, of course. They're now at 65th. Anyone else? No, I think that's about it, really. I think the rest you would expect there or thereabout. Yeah, let's just go through. I like looking at the obscure nations. It makes me laugh. It's all the weird flags and stuff, but I don't think anyone has absolutely fallen from grace yet. I think we've seen San Marino yet, have we? Still haven't seen San Marino. Where are they? Where's San Marino? There they are, 203rd. Behind the likes of Luxembourg, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, but ahead at least of Sri Lanka, who are technically the last place there if you discount Tuvalu. And yeah, so that is that. I don't think I've really got much what else I really want to show you. Now, I will be making the save available to download at some point, but bear in mind it is an FMC save. I just want to say that, so you will have to require, to download it as an FMC file. It's not going to make a difference either way. I'm just if you can't find it, it will come up as an FMC thing. I will do that in the future. I'm not going to. It probably won't be at this video yet because I'll probably forget, but I will do it at some point. I'll just make a video and say download it. Now, I just want to make a point very quickly about my thing here. Now, if you just, I don't know, people are going to say this, and because I better point it out now because people are going to jump on it and go, "You're cheating." If I just show you a history here, I've spent quite a lot of time on holiday. That is because I basically holiday the entire summer, the entire off season, and that culminates from basically like May to there or about the start of August. Obviously, I take a few exceptions either way. I'll jump in and out of the other. And I will admit, I have a holiday 1 or 2 days maybe I shouldn't have, but that obviously was to get the videos out. You can't have it both ways. You can't have me. I'm not pointing out that it was loads either. I'm just saying that it was a few, no more than a few. You can't have it both ways. You can't have loads of videos out. I can't do loads and loads of videos every day and then expect me not to just, miss the odd day in the game, just to say, and besides, if I was going to holiday something, I would instant result it, just to point that out. So yeah, just a little note on that. So yeah, if you are going to run around accuse me of cheating, at least get a bit of logic in there. And I really don't think there's anything else for me to really go over. As I say, if you want to really check this one out yourself, I'll put this one up at some point. So who is the ex-Hammer Current Club? Arranged by that. Wow, Dick Prattley's been at Mickleover. 62 years old. Wow. From 1989 to 2025. That is astonishing. That's quite incredible. Yeah, well, sure, no, it doesn't matter. Sure. Let's see if anyone actually has been sacked. Like, you just spent like a day. Oh, no, that's not going to do it, is it? Like that, is it? Okay, we'll check the Hall of Fame as well. Jose Mourinho, Jose Mourinho is at the top. Alex Ferguson, he's been dislodged there. Rafa Benitez is in there. Sir Bob Paisley, obviously. Jock Steen. Fabio Capello, Matt Busby, Louis van Gaal. I'm not in there yet. However, I am, I believe, 8th in England when it comes. I'm ahead of the great Bill Shankly. However, I'm behind Kenny Dalglish. You see, he's not that bad a manager. He's in there. Hey, he's not that bad a manager. Okay, yeah, maybe not for a modern day manager, but there you go. And what about the leaderboards then? So where am I on the FMC leaderboards? Show yourself. Incidentally, if you want to add me, this is against, actually, is it going to say friends? Oh no, it doesn't matter. If you want, incidentally, do want to add me on Steam, there is a link on my channel. Just click the Steam button, it should take you to my profile page. As you can see, with Brighton, I've amassed 6,281,345 points. That puts me 1,694th place. That's not bad, considering that's on the 85th page. I will take that. That's fairly decent. Let's take that as single season in. We do it in England. Let's just Premier Division. Let's see what happens. We're gonna do it. There you go. Right, click on it. Right. Oh, that's a little bit less. Okay. What about in a single game? Don't think this will be very good. There's probably people who've cheated and put like 20-0, and they've made themselves top of the leaderboard. If we go back to the front, look at 96 million points. I mean, how the hell does that even work? But yeah, that's that. So I think if I've got everything I really wanted to show you there. If you want to download the video, the video will be if you want to download the save, a video will probably come out in the near future, probably within the next few weeks, and you can download it from there. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.